Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike.
And I'm Tanya.
With Fowler Family Farm. Today's video is going to be about us preparing the barn like we did last year for some very cold temperatures. With the timing of our babies, it's just not right. I should have had the babies in December. Not me. The goats should have had the baby. I should have had timed it to where the goats were having the babies in December, but I didn't.
Wasn't possible this year.
Yeah, with the two new bucks, the girls were just picking on them for the first couple months. So we're probably not going to have our goats for another week, and that's right during this big storm that's coming through.
It's going to probably throw them into labor.
Yeah, it probably will. It's going to get down to like 5 degrees, so that's pretty cold. I think what we're going to do is bring them all in, all 10 does, which only 9 of them are pregnant now because of Nuka had the miscarriage. You know, that was my last video. We talked about that, her little checkup. But the other 9, all 10 of them are going to be over here. I'm going to leave my bucks over there where they're at in the buck pen. They can deal with the cold. And these does can deal with the cold on their own too. I just don't know if the babies can. Because we lost a total of 3 babies during that big storm last year. So I just don't want to take that chance. So I think they're all going to have babies within the next week, which is when that storm's coming in. So we're going to get this set up and ready to go. And what I'm going to do is build a new feeder, a new hay feeder, because I can't move their hay feeder in here. It's just too big. It would take up too much of the space in there for them. So I'm going to build one out of 2x4s and just
like the other one.
No, it's going to be a little different. I'm going to try a different one this time.
Okay.
It's actually going to set on the ground instead of hang off the fence. Hay will still be up off the ground. But that's what we're going to do, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. First thing I'm going to do, though, my tripod is toast. And this is my original tripod. Let me show you. So when I try to do the tripod part of it, all these have broke. So I've jerry-rigged them with just some wire. This is some 8 gauge wire to kind of keep them. Now this was the last one that just broke, so I need to put some wire in this one. I'm just too cheap to go buy me a new tripod. So okay, so this is the area I was talking about, and it's already fenced off or paneled off. Hey chickens. And it does go up against the chicken pen itself. Yeah, we will have 2 heat lamps in here for them as well. All I'm going to do is build that feeder. We'll get started on that, and we'll just put it right in here somewhere, or we may even tie it up against this fence so it doesn't get knocked over. I've got 2 8-foot 2x4s. I want to just cut them in half, so I'll have 4 4-foot pieces, and they're gonna make an X, and that's going to be the feet or the 2 sides. Okay, so what I'm doing is measuring from the bottom. This is the feet, the bottom of the feet. I'm measuring up 16 inches, and then I'm going to put a hole right in the middle of the 16 inches, so about 1 3/4 inches over. Okay, so I want to drill a little pilot hole right here in the middle of this 16 inches, which is in the middle of my board. And then I'm going to screw a 3-inch screw down into both of these, and that'll be my pivot point for this as well. Okay, so this I may have to loosen it up a little bit, but this should swivel. Yep, I'm going to have to loosen it up. You want the distance from here to here to be 16 inches.
Inside board to inside the board?
Yeah. Now this is 16 inches from here to here. Tighten that back up, check your measurement. Okay, we're good. Now, I'm gonna put a total of 3 to 4 screws in here to keep it right where it's at. We're gonna do 4 extra screws. Okay, so that's one side. Now I'm going to do the other 2 right here. Exact same way.
Okay.
Okay, so now I have 4 more 4-foot 2x4s. And that's what's going to span across the 2 X legs to keep them stable. So let's do that real quick.
Up over there?
That's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah. We're not building fine furniture.
Oh, I know. But...
I know. All right.
This is just scrap wood, so.
Yeah, this is wood that's already been used. That's pretty sturdy as it is.
Yeah, it is.
But these goats are gonna mess with it as much as they can. So I do want to go ahead and add, that's why I cut these 2. I do want to go ahead and add this right here on both sides. And that'll shore it up even more.
Are you going to put a big round bell in there?
No, I'm not putting round bell in it. I'm going to fence it. It's going to have fence.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And then we're just going to have to put flakes of hay in it.
Okay.
So this 2x4 is flush with the edges. You flush?
Nah.
Sort of.
It's not fine furniture.
Oh, I can pull it out. Oh, that's good. That's good enough. Okay, so like we said earlier, this is not fine furniture. It's not exact measurements. Some of the wood is kind of warped and stuff, so it's not going to line up perfectly, but that's it. Now my only thought is, do I need, like, should I put something here to make it stable? I think I should, but plus I plan on tying this up against the fence as well. We did decide to put some side pieces here because when I put the fence up, if I don't have anything for the fence to staple to here, the goats will just put their feet up here and just rip that part of the fence down.
They'll get right into it.
Yeah, they'll just get right into it. So.
Uh-oh, battery's dead.
Battery died. Okay, I kind of thought I'd give you guys a quick look at it before I put fence on. I know there's some shading and spots and it's kind of dark, kind of hard to see, but this is the pieces I just put on. So the next step is just putting some fence around it.
So we're cutting the wire.
Okay, so this is I can cut this right here into 2 pieces for both sides, 1 for each side, and then I just gotta cover up my ends. Okay, y'all, I've got it finished. I'm gonna load it back in the old Maverick. I like that little truck. It's working out really well. I'm gonna put it in the back of there and take it back down to the barn. I did bring it back up here so I could use my air gun, my air stapler. It's much easier, much quicker. If you have that opportunity to do it, if you ever build this, way quicker than using a hand stapler or nailing those little staples in. Way quicker. I got this part done after it was all cut, literally 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe. It was quick. Okay, it's getting dark outside. I know y'all can see some light out there, but it's actually dark. But that's it. I probably will try it right out here in the middle at first, just so they can access it from all 4 sides. But I mean, it doesn't take up a whole lot of room. I could probably put a second one in here. Okay, y'all, hopefully y'all enjoyed that video. Just a quick DIY on how to build a goat hay feeder out of reclaimed wood or just old wood or even new wood. It doesn't matter really. But I know I can go buy one. I can go buy a hay feeder. I know that. But I do like to DIY stuff around here. I like to use what I've got if I can. Don't give me credit for this. I found this on YouTube. There was 2 or 3 other people building this same one, so that's where I got it from. Those guys did a few different things to it. One guy put a bottom on it. One guy put a top on it because it was outside. Mine's gonna be covered, so I'm not worried about it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go down there and hit that subscribe button. Give us a chance. Make sure you hit the like button and leave us a comment. We'll see you guys on the next video. Remember, do the good.